Everybody, my name is Jennifer with the Single Homemaker channel, and cabin fever has really been trying to set in on me. I am an outside person and I do not do good through the winter indoors. So this winter I decided to sit down and make a list of things that I can do to help me with my cabin fever, and have actually put those things to use, and they are working and they are helping. And believe it or not, kids get cabin fever too, so keep that in mind this winter for your little kiddos and babies, because they go through the cabin fever symptoms as well. So alright, I went through and narrowed it down to the top 5 things that has been working for me for my cabin fever. And the number 1 thing is to get on a routine. Kids thrive on routines, and you'll do better on a routine when you get your kiddos on a routine, or your babies. It'll make your evenings go by a lot smoother and a lot more peacefully if you are on a routine. And set something inside that routine that is fun, like maybe reading a book, or doing a craft, or coloring pictures, or getting some of that washable paint and creating something with your kids. You're going to have to change your routine because the season has changed its routine. The sun is going down a lot sooner, so the evenings are getting a lot longer, meaning they can get boring and monotonous and can get everybody in a downright bad mood. So try getting into a routine and see if that doesn't help. Number 2 on my list of things I've been doing that has helped me with my cabin fever is open the windows once a day. You open those windows up once a day. I know it's cold outside, but even for a couple minutes, let some of that outside air in. Get some fresh air circulating through your home. That not only helps you breathe easier, your family breathe easier, but it also helps your home to breathe easier. Believe it or not, your home needs the fresh air just as badly as you and everybody in your house does. And you'll notice the difference with sleeping. Your kiddos and your babies will be sleeping a lot better too with that fresh air circulation. So prop those windows open once a day. The 3rd thing on my list of top 5 things to do for your cabin fever is to eat an orange every evening. Yes, an orange every evening, not during the day, of the evening. And hand your babies some pieces, or your kiddos some pieces of orange as well. That aroma in the orange peel as well as the orange flesh is just kind of a natural pick-me-up. So get out those oranges and keep them around all throughout the winter months. And that vitamin C will make a big difference as well. Number 4 on my list of things to do to cure that cabin fever is to start that hobby that you've been wanting to start all summer long and just didn't have the time because the daylight hours were so long and you were busy doing other things. Now winter is setting in and it's getting darker sooner, so now you've got this time on your hands of the evening. So put that time toward that hobby or that new skill that you've been wanting to learn, and work on that the next 3 months throughout the winter. Me, I have been working on a hobby of creating crafts things that I have been wanting to do all summer long and just didn't have the time to do it. And now with the winter setting in and the evenings are getting longer, so I thought now would be a good time to start those crafting projects that I've been wanting to learn how to do. And number 5 on my top 5 things you can do to cure your cabin fever is to create a new pastime. You can't do what you were doing through the summer months because that warm air is not there of the evening and that sunlight's not there of the evening anymore. So you've got to figure out a new pastime to do in the evenings during the winter months. And that could be anything from picking up a book, reading a book, starting a journal, doing sing-alongs with your kiddos, even picking up an exercise routine of the evenings. Just a little bit of a pastime in there that will take up some of that evening. And you'll find that when you do these things, a combination of these things, and you'll pick up some things on your own too along the way, that it will help your winter go by smoothly and keep everybody in an upbeat, happier mood. As long as we're doing things to keep that cabin fever at bay, when you feel that cabin fever start setting in, you start doing things on your end to work toward keeping that cabin fever away. Say, no, I'm not doing this cabin fever thing this year. I am going to go and work on this skill or this hobby or this project that I've been trying to do, or I'm going to go eat an orange, drink a hot cup of tea. I'm going to crack those windows open for a couple minutes. All these things work. Trust me, I've been doing them the past week and I have noticed a huge difference in my mood in the past week. Alright, you guys, I just wanted to share some food for thought from my end to your end, and I hope this helps you cure your cabin fever throughout the winter for you and your family. Right, that is all for now, you guys. Thanks so much for spending a moment with me, and I hope you have a very blessed day.